Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Well, you know what? Today's show is brought to you by the number 1 and the letters P and M. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was up until around 5:30 last night trying to figure out why my hour-long video wouldn't render properly in 4K. By the time I got so broke down, I did it in 1080p and I uploaded it last night, and this afternoon I now have uploader's remorse. I should have cut it up more because it's an hour long, and then tried the little bits and pieces in 4K. For some reason, the program will not render an hour-long program at 4K. It's still like 4 or 5 minutes in, and then everything you can watch 4 or 5 minutes of it, and then the rest of it is corrupted somehow. I do not understand. It was very frustrating, so I was up all night. I think I rendered it in 4K 3 times, which was about an hour and some change of time. And then I tried to watch the video before I uploaded it, and the first time I didn't even watch it because I made the mistake of trusting the program to render the entire thing completely. So when it started uploading, it's like 10, 15 minutes before it's done, and I'm like, that's an hour-long video, and even at 1 o'clock in the morning, that sounds suspect because Spectrum's not that great. It got uploaded, and it was only like 4 minutes of a whole hour-long thing. So last night was a trial in patience, and I'm not angry or mad or upset. I'm just disappointed. And you know how that goes. Anyhow, I've got my 3 coffees here. We are familiar with the Crusader Cup from Bones Coffee. It is a delicious, as listed, tasty, nutty chocolate, butterscotch, and caramel. It is Fabu, and I am glad that I got another bag of it because I ran out. What do we have next here, though? This is Daring Delight, not...
Cup of coffee, darling.
Delight. It is Daring Delight. So it's coconut and caramel flavored coffee. I'm anxious to see how coconut translates into like a coffee infusion. Notes of delicious coconut and sweet caramel create a harmonious brew that is both indulgent and invigorating. So grab your hat and whip, well, I'm already there, and get ready to experience the thrill in every sip of a Daring Delight. That's fun. I think we're going to do this one today, but he's over there playing with the cap. But let's introduce the third one, Toffee Treasure. I wonder what that's got in it. Toffee flavored coffee. Hello. Take your taste buds on a wild adventure in search of long lost and incredibly delicious Coffee Treasure. I like these designs. Their art department's so good. And then the front of this is really neat. So this is obviously Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, that makes sense though. Yeah, look, Raiders of the Lost Ark is a boulder. So this is Raiders of the Lost Ark. This is Problematic. Is that supposed to be Willie Scott? So of course this is the Temple of Doom. And then this is the Crusader Cup from The Last Crusade. Apparently they're ignoring the other 2, which, you know, that's fine. Or maybe there were just these 3 and they're gonna do more. It's fine. It's fine as well. There's nothing wrong with the other movies. They were okay. But, you know, if I had a 3 to pick, it'd be these 3. So anyway, so we're going to do...
Darling.
Daring Delight today. And I'm very... And you may be surprised to hear this, but I'm very excited to try it. So, I'm going to do it in the clever... because between the 2 of us here, at least one of us should be clever. And I'm going to open this up because I would love to know what coffee infused with coconut smells like. And I can already smell the coconut. Wow. There was a time in my life when I hated coconut. And for some reason, that time has passed like 10, 15 years ago. And now I really like coconut. I don't know why. It was just one of those things. Maybe you just grow up and tastes change and whatnot. So I'm gonna do about 32 grams. 33.6. Wonderful. How's our water doing? A little bit ways to go there. All right, so at a coarse medium setting, because if I do it too medium, it likes to clog and then sit there for a little bit and slowly drain. I really don't want that. I want it to just come out evenly. So I'm going to do a medium coarse setting, and we're going to see how this turns out. I guess this does need to clean out. I'm going to have to do that here pretty soon. It's like the past couple of days, it's just been one bean at the very bottom, just getting stuck and kind of popcorning itself around. But that's okay. We'll get it cleaned up and see if that if we can figure it out. I'm going to grab my paper. At least try to. It's not very easy to get it back in the box. Okay. You can tell that I'm tired and I'm running a little bit on fumes. Today's definitely going to have to be a decent lunch day. Yeah, no, I just got frustrated and just in time. And I was just like, I can't. It's really difficult to late at night like that, early in the morning like that, it's really difficult to focus and be frustrated and be aggravated and at the same time. All of that's gone away. I mean, I'm still a little frustrated. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to recut it and re-upload it. And then I'm going to see by that time how many views. I think the other one's only got 20 views right now. So I think I can break it down into 4 parts. I think that would be more digestible for everyone. I mean, it's an hour-long thing. Who's going to stop and watch an hour-long thing on a channel with a low subscription base? Although I am very happy to say we're now at 631 subscribers, which is awesome and very exciting, and it makes me very happy. Yeah, I went over a little bit because I was talking. Sorry about that. But it'll be okay. We're gonna let this go. I'm gonna take it for about 4 minutes. Give it a stir. After the 4 minutes, yeah. Oh, my brain is fried. Oh my gosh, pulling all-nighters. You can't do it after a certain point. You just can't. Not without some kind of stimulation. I tried watching a show while we were doing it, while I was doing it, and I just fell asleep. And then I'd wake up in like half-hour increments because the show would be over and would be rolling over to the next one. So I know I missed at least 3 episodes of a show I'm currently watching. So I'm going to go back and watch that. But yeah, I was being ambitious, and I decided I was just going to have an hour-long program. Did not understand why, and I still don't understand why the program decided I'm not going to render this correctly in 4K in an hour. So, hour-long program. It really didn't make any sense. 1080p looks nice. It looks fine. It's just, you know, you just get to a point where you want a kind of like a quality thing, and it's, you know, to me that's just like a quality thing. When it says 4K in the corner, it's like, you know, this is premium. It's not. That's not what that should mean, but it is what that means to a lot of people, and to me as well. When I see 4K, I'm like, wow, that's impressive. Excellent. Good job. You know, there's nothing wrong with 1080p. Nothing. Not a darn thing. Especially with YouTube encoding. There's so much artifacting and resolution lost in YouTube encoding. You shoot confetti at a screen and the YouTube encoding will go nuts. I mean, watch any slow-mo guy's video where they're doing sparks or confetti or paint, slow-mo explosions, and watch the algorithm go absolutely insane because it's like, what am I looking at here? And just basically say, no, to hell with you. I'll just screw it all up. So sometimes it doesn't pay to do 4K. Sometimes 1080p is really good enough. Most of the time, 1080p is really good enough. The bag's really nice. Yeah, see, there's short. I think that's supposed to be short round going across the bridge. And then there's Marion, and there's Indian. No, not Marion. Willie. And then a short-haired Willie. That That doesn't make any sense. Maybe they're just trying to be abstract about it. You know? It's weird. I mean, he's really tall for being short round too. I don't. Maybe they're going for abstract. I suppose so. I don't know why they would though. I mean, they've got the Lucasfilm Limited trademark down here, so they should be able to go whole hog. But they were just being stylized, I guess. I mean, look, there's Indy being attacked by one of the Kali followers. You know, I mean, weird. We'll look at this bag tomorrow. Okay, so that's about 4 minutes. Excellent. Let's do a little bit of a breaking here. Get ourselves stirred up just a little bit. Go for another 2 minutes, maybe. I did a little short. There's a short on the channel last night. I think I did it at about, I forget what time it was, where I kind of did a 15-second highlight of what you were going to see today. So those shorts are weird. You can only, I mean, they're only like worth anything for 10 minutes. And then you have to be sure that you uploaded the exact right time. Otherwise, it's not going to get anybody else's feed. They're ridiculous. They're useless. I don't care how many little faces you have on my studio screen on YouTube saying, look at the benefits of doing shorts. The benefits of doing shorts comes from doing thousands of shorts a day and then hoping 1 or 2 of them catch fire, you know, and I don't have the patience for that. I think it's pretty clear that I don't have the patience for that sort of a thing. But that's okay. We're still figuring it out as we go along. Give it another 30 seconds. I don't think there's much of anything else going on. My big video was supposed to be today, and then there were a lot of problems. The thing that I got, which if you saw the short, hopefully you did, and it kind of piqued your interest, I got a Playmobil Enterprise for Christmas. My mother asked me what I wanted for Christmas. What would you like? Someone commented that the Playmobil, which is normally around $500 some odd, because it's a big honking thing, was suddenly 40% off on Amazon. And I'm like, oh, hey Ma, you know what? You don't have to give me anything else. I know that you usually spend quite a bit of money on multiple gifts. Just do the one gift. That's all I need. Thank you very much. I would appreciate it. And she did it. And I'm very grateful and very humbled that she decided she was going to do that, because it's a pretty big deal. I mean, even at around $200 and however many dollars it was, that's not a lot. That's not a little amount of money. So I'm very grateful that she did that for me. It was an Amazon buy, which was probably a mistake. It came returned. It was a returned product, and the problem with returned products with lots of parts to put together is that the person that returned it did not put all the parts in the box and sent it back to Amazon. And there was no indication on the ad at all that we were getting a returned used product. So I had to call Playmobil customer service and request part numbers for, I think I was like missing 3 parts that actually hold the ship together, and then all of the sticker cards. So there were like 6 or 7 sticker cards that were completely missing. And then there's like 6 tribbles that supposedly came with it that I really didn't care that much about, so I didn't ask for each, because each individual tribble was colored differently, therefore it had an individual part number, and I wasn't anxious to sit on the line repeating 8-digit part numbers infinitum. So I got exactly what I needed, because there were other parts that were missing. The stuff that hangs it from the ceiling was missing. Like there was like weird parts missing, and none of the bags were opened either. None of them. They were all still sealed. One of the boxes was half opened, and then nothing was pulled out of it. it was a very bizarre series of events that, you know, I'm going to break the video down this afternoon and into smaller, probably 4 different parts. So it's more digestible, and hopefully you'll go watch that. But until then, I always love editing those shots. They're so much fun to watch. Thank you, Clever. You have saved the day again. Thank you, Clear Mug. You have given me content again. So to recap, this is the coconut and caramel flavored coffee. Coconut very strong and prominent. As a smell, caramel not very strong, unless you've got like a big bunch of it and you're like inches from it cooking. Caramel didn't really have that much of a smell. Coconut's definitely more overpowering. And boy, that's a really nice coconut smell coming off of this. Oh, the creaminess of the coconut just hits you right immediately. Yeah, that's really nice. I think I've said it before, but it amazes me how sweet these things taste without actually being sweet. Yeah, that coconut just hits you, and it's delicious. It's a wonderful, it doesn't taste fake, which is really nice. Sometimes you get a lot of things like fruits or nuts or something like that, and they kind of like have a weird, odd fake taste to it. Amaretto is a big thing like that. Sometimes amaretto can taste really chemically, you know, or fake raspberry or that kind of thing. But this is really nice, and you get a really nice hit of caramel in the middle. Oh, that's lovely. Ooh, I'm definitely going to enjoy the hell out of that. Oh, that's so great. This one might actually be a good one if you do like some creamer in your coffee. This one might blossom even more if you put a little creamer in it, because these other ones, you know, it's like the Scotcheroo, you know, the butterscotch and the caramel flavors, they can be muted by like a half and half or a coffee creamer. This feels like if you just put like a tablespoon maybe full of in there and stir it around, it seems like it would like bring out the coconut flavor just a little bit more. But if that's your bag, but for me, this is just perfect the way it is. Oh, yeah, that's lovely. I love that. So anyway, so I called customer support and got all those things on order. It'll take 2 weeks to get here, and I'll finish the build then. But I got to a certain point where it's all together. I will cut that up this afternoon, and I will put that up on the internets in pieces, because, you know, that's just the way it should be. Thank you so much for watching this afternoon. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I won't have anything to do that will keep me up all night tonight. I'll probably sleep really well. I'm already still a little tired. We'll see how this goes. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great morning tomorrow, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.